Well, Leanne Whippen is an award-winning pitmaster. She's on TLC's Pitmaster. She also has new bragging rights. She threw down Food Network's Bobby Flay on pulled pork barbecue. Watch this.
If you haven't had time to get your grill on, there's plenty of summer weather for you to cook outside. But if you're not sure what to throw on the barbecue besides burgers and dogs, Leanne Whippen has some suggestions. Leanne is the owner of Wood Chicks Barbecue in Chesapeake, Virginia. She was featured in TLC's Barbecue Pitmasters, and in 2009 she beat Food Network's Bobby Flay in a pulled pork throwdown.
Beautiful.
Leanne shows you how to serve up an award-winning barbecue spread at your next outdoor party.
Well, please welcome back to the 700 Club the owner of Wood Chicks Barbecue, Leanne Whippen. And congratulations, Leanne.
Thank you, Gordon. It's a pleasure to be here.
You are now a TV star.
Oh, no. Still do the barbecue 24/7.
But you're doing it on TV, and you're showing people how to do it. What was the secret? How did you beat Bobby Flay?
I think the secret was knowing that I didn't know he was going to be there, and so the pressure was taken off, and once the pork shoulders had slow cooked all night long, it was what it was, and so fortunately it was in my favor, so it was good. It's a good thing.
You've got some big new news. You just opened a new restaurant.
Yes, a new restaurant called Chicago Q, and it's in the Gold Coast section of Chicago, and we're doing the same thing that we do here, slow smoking and Southern Pride cookers. Overnight.
So you're taking a taste of Chesapeake all the way to Chicago.
That's right.
Now that's a food town. Are you ready?
You know what? They're accepting it. It's very good. Fabulous. So I'm very happy about it. So
that's wonderful.
All right, what are you cooking for us today?
All right, today we have a lot of things going on, of course, to celebrate the 4th of July. Right now we have a rack of ribs here, and this is raw product. And what's important is to take the skin off the back of the ribs like this, just peel it off. A lot of people don't even know it's there.
Don't know that.
I don't know that.
So that's gone, and we're going to get rid of that. And
what does that do to the final?
What it allows you to do is your dry rub, when you put it on generously, it allows it to permeate the meat. So you're creating, if you put it on the day before, you're creating a wet marinade. We're using pig powder dry rub, a rub that my dad developed.
Can you tell us the secret ingredients?
13 ingredients. It's sweet with a little bit of heat.
She can't tell you, but you can buy them.
But as I said, yes, you can buy them. You just put a lot of it on there, and what we're going to do is just set it on the grill over here.
Okay.
Wow.
And you can see that we have a lot of our ribs already done, or pretty close to being done. And what I'd like you to do, Gordon, is take some of our original mild sauce and brush it on the ribs.
All right, it's time for slather. Huh?
And very important to wait till about the last 15 to 20 minutes of cooking time, because if you put it on too early, it will burn. A lot of sauces have sugar in it, and there's sugar, and that's what causes burning. And right now, Terry, if you could help me make the mango salsa, which we're going to put on our marinated chicken breast.
So we're going to tomatoes,
yes, tomatoes, green bell pepper, yellow bell pepper, chopped red onion.
This one? Oh, look how colorful
Yes, and that's what's so nice about it. It looks beautiful on the plate. And then jalapenos, you got to have a little spice in there. Mango.
Go easy on those, Terry.
Yeah. And of course, a little bit of acid of our lime juice here. And then to round out everything, we have chili powder, honey.
Ooh, that looks good.
And then also some salt. And we'll go ahead and toss this around. It's very simple. As I said, a lot of color. And Gordon, if you can, I'm going to have you pull our marinated chicken breasts, which have been marinated in coconut milk, cilantro, lime juice, and we'll go ahead and plate it right here.
How did somebody from Chesapeake learn about coconut milk?
Magazines. No, it's really an excellent thing to marinate. These chicken breasts will only need to marinate for 2 hours, so it isn't a time-consuming.
With coconut milk, it really adds up.
There's one. Fumble. That's why I brought extra. The chicken breast will cook for approximately 7 minutes per side.
Wow.
And Terry, if you want to just spoon some of this on top.
I would love to do that.
And that will round out our chicken. And then on the far side of the grill, we have our grilled pineapple. And we'll have you brush it lightly with caramel sauce. I have you very busy today.
You do have me busy.
And so you can brush the pineapple.
I'm your line cook here.
And that's a caramel sauce. It's very simple. You just take sugar and some water, add some heavy cream to it, and also some vanilla extract.
And just cook it up on the stove.
Lightly. It only takes a few minutes to grill those, and then we'll go ahead and put those on this plate here. And then Terry will get to the favorite part, the caramel sauce on top. So let's see here.
spatula.
All right. You got a spatula?
Okay, yep.
These won't work well with a tongue.
Look at that.
And it also, it adds a very nice glaze to it. And as I said, these don't take very long, just a couple of minutes. Whoops, we're going to lose one.
You're making me feel better.
If we could only bring this smell home to people, it would be wonderful,
yes.
wouldn't it? It's
so
awesome.
So we'll go ahead and I'll leave those two on there.
What happens to pineapple when you grill it?
You know what? It has natural sugar in it, so it caramelizes, and it really becomes more sweet than just a regular ripe.
And now we put a little of this.
The caramel sauce you can drizzle on as much as you'd like, which I think...
Why do you call the ribs St. Louis style?
It's the way that they're cut. We cut the chine bone off of it, so it really kind of turns it into a rectangular shaped rib. As you can see, it's not like that big rib that you see, in the deli case.
So it's just the cut. It's not anything with the rub.
Exactly. So we're going to have you take off one of those racks of ribs and put it on our cutting board.
I'm glad you're doing that, not me.
I'll do the...
1, 2, and...
You know what? Okay, perfect.
There you go.
Now you can tell when your ribs are done when the meat starts to come back a little bit from the bone there. And what we're going to do is we're just going to, and an easy way also to cut ribs is to look at the way the bones run, because sometimes they're crooked. So if you're trying to cut straight, you won't be able to cut through. So this is kind of an easy way.
Just avoid the bone?
Yep.
How long have you been cooking these?
These actually about 3.5 hours. You have to kind of cook them off.
So you cook them on low heat, way away from the fire.
Indirect heat.
And that's a long time?
Yeah. So
you're trying to rend out all the
some on the plates here. And go ahead and put some ribs on there. And then we also have some potato salad, which is always great for the 4th of July.
All right, what's in that? Because it looks unusual.
Bacon, egg, a must in potato salad, I believe.
So this is pork and pork.
Yes, it is. It is. I love pork. We have some chicken though too. And it also has peppers, and it has, interesting enough, it's red, white, and blue potato salad because we're using Peruvian potatoes, a red potato, and also a Yukon Gold potato.
You really mixed it up.
But at least we know it's red, white, and blue.
So you've got purple in there too.
Yes. So you have a little bit of everything. It appears to be blue though. It's kind of like a deep purple.
Okay.
So I would like you all to try all these things.
July 4th.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Now the ribs are going to be
hot. All right, you got to
be
taste.
Careful.
Terry's the taster. Okay. What are you going to go for first?
Be careful. Hot
for the ribs. I didn't even have to bite that.
You can tell it's perfectly cooked because the meat comes off the bone, and if you see little moisture bubbles there, you know it's cooked just right.
So this is how you beat Bobby Flood.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Bobby, I'm so sorry, but she beats you again today. Wow.
I'm glad you enjoy it. But the pig powder dry rub really is it really helps. And what I do is I have this bottle of apple juice. And if you see that your ribs are drying out, you can spritz it with apple juice, and it helps with the caramelization process with the dry rub.
That's a trick I haven't heard of. Will that keep the flare-outs down too?
Actually, it doesn't cause any flare-up, but really it's to help with the moisture, and it also makes, you can see how glossy those ribs are, and it's because I've been hitting it with this. And it really is good for all kinds of grilling, like the chicken, spritzed it with that. And it really gives a little bit of sweet flavor without being overbearing.
You're going to want that pineapple.
I know.
Before she takes it.
Right. Yes, yeah, because I'm going to be done with mine in about 2 seconds here, so.
Well, to find out more how you can get your Wood Chicks original mild and spicy barbecue sauces and the award-winning pig powder, which we can't tell you what the 13 ingredients are, but they're good, all you have to do is log on to cbn.com.
Wow, wow.
Well, thank you.
Wow, wow.
Wow, wow.
Thank you for having me.